Hello, in this video we are going to present a project which we will working on during internship at Bennett University. Our project was design a rule-based system, expert system to detect the different types of cybercrime attacks. These days cybercrime is increasing a lot and usually we do not know who has got which attack, and so we brought a solution of this problem to make our application in machine learning and artificial intelligence technology, and we have also developed a Android based application. Now we will start with our project with machine learning part. Here we take the dataset of our project from the website of the Canadian Institute for Cyber Security to train our model. Now we will start our project. Here we take a dataset of cyber crimes. In these 6 types of DDoS attack are present. First attack was LDAP attack, second NetBIOS attack, third port map attack, fourth synchronous attack, fifth UDP attack, sixth UDP lag attack. Now we will start with LDAP attack, and we will use dataset of LDAP which is we have to already downloaded in the Google Drive. So we will take the data read from the Google Drive. Here we can see the data drive, read the data from Google Drive. So here we have to first show the data.head. Here from this we can see the first 5 rows of our project, and in this you can see 5 rows and 88 columns, because in 88 columns are present in our project. And now we can see data.describe. This is a data.describe. Is in this project we have to describe our project. Now we will start with data cleaning process. In this we have to make a relevant column list. In this is made by I have to analyze this relevant column from the sysflow meter. Sysflow meter is given by the cyber security institute to make the analysis the data, which columns are relevant and which columns are irrelevant and relevant. So I will take the software of sysflowmeter, which are totally designed in Java language, and this will be available on this website. I have to give this URL. There it is present. So these are the relevant column, and now these length of these columns are 24, and now I will remove the irrelevant columns from our dataset. This is the irrelevant columns from our dataset which we will drop. So this is called the data cleaning process, and I will remove. After remove we have to see again use a data.head, because data.head will again show the first 5 rows of our column, our dataset. So these are the 5 rows and these are the columns which we will have in our dataset. So we have to see the shape of our dataset. So this is the shape of our dataset. The shape of dataset is 21134 is the row and 26 columns, and here we will use data.isNull.sum. This is the process to see if any column having null value or not, because if we have to having any column having null value, so we will fill the null values with the process of fill NA process. And here you can see there is no null value are present, and these show 0, so we cannot need to fill here our any column. Now here we will see any object type column is present or not, which contain object D type. So here this process is show one column is having label data. So in this we have to divide our data set into 2 parts, X and Y. In this, Y will be presenting a resulting data set of column. of the data column. Y will be containing all the columns except the resulting column. So we have now see the our data set. Here you see that our data type will be divided into two parts. Here first is all the rows and 25 column, and another last column will be divided separately. Now here we will split our data set into two parts according to the training part and testing part. In this we have to split our data set in the ratio of 30-70. It means that 30% is goes through the total part of the data in testing set, and 70% will total data set will be goes into training group. So this is see the result of the splitting data set. Now here we will use logistic regression is one of the algorithm of machine learning to train our model, and here we will see the classification and accuracy of our model. You can see here that we can use classification matrix of our linear regression model, and here we will see it is the result of report of classification report of our linear regression part, and this is the accuracy. Here accuracy we will get 90.30%. Now we will use another algorithm on the same data set, and we will see here the confusion matrix of Naive Bayes algorithm, and this is the classification report of our Naive Bayes algorithm, and here we will calculate the accuracy, and again here we will get the accuracy is 90.20. Now we will use KNN algorithm for the same data set, and here we will fit our data set according to K nearest neighbor algorithm, and here we will use threshold value of 0.67, and here we will see accuracy and classification report of KNN algorithm, and here we will get the accuracy is 90.32, and here is the result of classification, and below you can see the confusion matrix, and at the end of this data set we will comparize this data set in three of all the algorithms, and first we will use linear regression, KNN, and then Naive Bayes, and these are the accuracy of our data algorithm of data set, and here we will use the bar plot of our regression comparison. So we will do same this process similarly on the other 5 data sets of our cybercrime system, and so we will directly goes on the conclusion part, because where we will see all the accuracy of our different models. Now we will see the conclusion part. Here you can see different accuracies from the different data set of linear regression algorithm, and you can see that 90% of LDAP dataset, NetBIOS 99.14 by PortMap, Synchronous 99.56, UDP 84.38, and UDP was 99.28, and you can see I have to represent the different with different colors of these accuracies. Now same thing we will do with KNN algorithm. Here again you can see that we will represent the different accuracies of the different data sets. We have to use red for LDAP, blue for NetBIOS, green for PortMap, and synchronized for yellow, and here will be a 0% is UDP, so it can not present, and UDP like at for orange. And now we will see the Naive Bayes algorithm. Same this you can see PortMap algorithm will be very least accuracy, here we will get, and green part, and pink will be the peak part of the UDP, which will we see the least in KNN. So this is the conclusion part. Now we will go for the prediction part, where user predict our answer from which attack he will attack by filling their entries by asking our expert system. Now we will design a expert system to predict the attack, different attack. So I will run this program, and it will ask the port, destination port, and then user fill 443 and port map, protocol, flow, duration. These entries will fill by the user, and after that it will be get the answer. According to this, filling the answer to given the expert system, our expert system tells that this attack was beginning attack, so it will be a answer of our project. Now we will start with the Android application of our part, with this second part of our project. Now my one of the team member Prem will start the Android.
Hello, my name is Prem Chabria from Western College, Mumbai, and I'm going to talk about the application part of our problem statement. So, for this, we have made a basic Flutter application where various sets of questions are asked to the user, and on the basis of the response, different cybercrimes are detected. So, let's get started with the application. So, at start, there is Google authentication, sign in with Google. You can also see the information of the user at top and the sign out button. So let's get started with our first question. Did you get offer for free music movie download? So if the user presses yes, there is a pop-up, cybercrime suspected, waiting, and then there is a small message regarding that cybercrime. Remember, everything that comes by luck or free harms your security in this digital world. So continue. Next question. Do you work with Bitcoin? So yes. So you can see the below the linear indicator increase will tells us the progress of detection of the cybercrime. So for next question, where your Bitcoin changed without your knowledge? So yes, and then it says cybercrime suspected, botnet attack. Small steps make big difference. Look out for suspicious email attachments, link, firewall, and network vigilance. So and if the user presses no, it simply skips the question. So in this app, like there are 22 different types of question of from which 8 different types of cybercrimes are detected, and in future you can also add other questions, and adding questions in this app is very easy, and at any point user can press the exit button and exit the app.
Thanks for listening. Now we will most our thankful our mentor Dr. Shivani Goyal ma'am, which we have to all working under this. We have to make this project under the guidance of ma'am, and she is a present professor in the Bennett University, and also thanks to Leading India platform. This is a biggest platform to learn and greatest platform to learn the technical education to the students. Thank you, Leading India.